finger that was just not very nice. So he's never touched network marketing in his entire life. Never touched it. He never wanted anything to do with it. Wanted nothing to do with it. And now within less than 2 weeks, he's already presidential. So very good friend of mine, one of the closest friends I have that I trust. I'm gonna bring up here Steve Hanna. So Steve, come on up here, brother.
Good evening. You know, I brought up a little cheat sheet, but I'm going to go ahead and skip that for now. The first thing I'd like to do is welcome you all here this evening. Being here means something to me. It means one of three things. That the person that brought you here, you either trust and respect. Two, you know you need to make a healthy lifestyle change, either to remain healthy, lose weight, or the third thing, of course, is the money factor. You know, I'll tell you one thing. I'll make you one promise. This is going to be probably the most unorthodox presentation that you've heard. I'll make you the one promise is I'll keep it G-rated. You know, I only ask you to do one thing for me, and that is to keep an open mind. You know, I know that coming to this kind of situation, event, you know, you probably talked to your significant other, said, hey, we're just going to get information, we're not signing up, we're not doing any of those things. And realistically, that's what you're here for. You know, pinky promise the whole 9 yards. All we're here to do is give you information. If you can see our dream and vision, obviously that's the point where you ask questions to whoever brought you here. You know, if you taste the product and you like it, then ask questions. And obviously, you know, at that point, you know, that's the strategy. You know, like I said, you know, Casey first came to me with the product when it launched, and I was so close-minded that, you know, to keep it G-rated, I gave him one of those fingers. You know, just pure and simple. That was the end of the story for me. Roll on, never gave it a second thought. With social media, with the opportunity to use the internet, I started watching my Facebook. And I'm going to mention some people tonight. They don't know that I'm going to mention them. They're not even in the room, thank you. But, you know, ultimately, these are people that I respect, I look up to as business people, and that's kind of really what got me motivated and got me into this business. The first person I'll mention is a gentleman by the name of Terrence Frazier. He's a Olympian baseball player, Fresno State national champion. I looked up to him as a kid. I mean, he was legit. And realistically, I saw him on Facebook putting, you know, hey, come to my office, you know, friends and family, you know, come in. Don't like it unless you plan on coming so I can know how much lunch to buy. You know, and I'm laughing, oh, they got him, oh, this is great, you know, and that was the first person. So I didn't think nothing of it, roll on. The second person was a gentleman by the name of Brian Marsubian. Now, I was a sales manager for George Brown's Fitness back in the day, and back in the day, Brian ran all the clubs. He was the main man. He was making all the money with George. So when he got involved, now my eyes are like, whoa, wait a second here. There's something going on. You know, the last person that I'll mention is Scott Beal. I worked with him in the car industry. I was a finance manager for a number of years. Scott Beal, the owner of Mercedes-Benz, got involved, and I said, now I need to move. Now I need to shake. This is real. You know, the thing is it wasn't network marketers that were joining up. These were real people that made real money doing real things other than network marketing. They were successful in their own rights and multimillionaires in some sense of the words. The last thing that really pushed me full throttle was the fact that Terrence Frazier put his torso up naked from the top up, half up on Facebook saying I lost 18 pounds and I haven't even worked out. I was like, whoa. Then it was a game of Monopoly to me. Have you ever played Monopoly? Grab as much real estate as you can because it's coming. And that's what, you know, that's what I started doing. Because the reality is I knew that there was something there. And you know what? Here, I'm the type of person is I'm pretty straightforward. You're not going to get any curveballs with me. I'll tell you like it is. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I speak what it is that I want to say. So in this process, you know, I get involved with Casey. I tell my wife, hey, honey, you know, I've been lifting weights since I was in the gym. So it's a product. It's a lifestyle change. That's what I do. So when this product came out, I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I'll just keep taking my dietary products. Nobody will know. I'll lose weight. Hey. She's like, honey, you can't do that. You got to take the product. You got to be the product. You got to live the product. I'm like, what? Okay, give me one of those things. So I have a torn rotator cuff shoulder injury. So anytime I'm benching, so taking it up and out, I got a real pain. Any type of side lateral raises, really tough to do. I took this skinny, I went to the gym, I'm lifting 45-pound lateral raises. I'm like, man, and the thing was there was no lactic burn.
There was no lactic acid burn. So really the 6th, 7th, and 8th set were just going up as naturally as possible. And then after I finished my weights, I hit the treadmill for 3 miles. I'm like, man, this is the stuff. This is legit. So that was the first experience that I felt with the product. You know, I have another friend that's in the room that said, hey, Steve, have you taken the fuel product? I got you this one, FaceTime. Let me show you. Hey, watch this. And I'm taking this product, and I take muscle milk. You ever tried muscle milk? Any hands up? It's forcing it down at the end. It's like, man, it's protein. I got to take it. Horrible, right? This chocolate milk, it was this fuel product. I'm like licking the rib. I'm getting it all. It's like easy to drink. It was like chocolate milk. I'm like, hey. So, you know, the thing is I told my friends and family, this is what I told them, is I don't sell friends and family. You know, I don't do multi-level marketing. I'm not going to get anybody involved. And the reality is when I saw this opportunity and I tasted the product, felt the product, and used the product, I went after all my friends and family. And the first thing I told them was, first of all, I was going to get it out real quick. Have you heard about automatic body? That was the first question. No, you haven't? Great. Let me tell you the next question. It's multi-level marketing. I wanted the objections out right away. That was my presence, is because if I believed in the product, there's nobody going to say no to me. But again, I am a natural born salesman. I've been selling my whole life. I actually own a web design company now. So friends and family see me coming. I mean, you know, they say, hey, whoa, what do you got? What are you selling? So, you know, there's a real big crutch. But the thing was with this product, the product was so amazing to the drink, and these were real people losing real weight. I was telling them all this. I was saying, hey, listen, if you don't like the product, hey, let me tell you this, I'll give you all your money back. Just give me the product, no big deal. And then I found out the company already refunds them. No money back guarantee. Hey, have your money back. Just send all the unused portion back, and we'll gladly refund everything that you use. So I was like, whoa, wait a second now. This is getting too legit. So, and the reality is as fast as I could sign people up, the whole biggest thing that really attracted me to this business was the fact that I could take it outside my friends and family. With social media, with Facebook, with Twitter, with all the forms that you can use as far as the website that they give you and the way that you can bring in customers from all around the country to your product, I wasn't limited by friends and family. So no longer could I be forced by a multi-level marketing company where I hit my 10 friends and family, then the thing ends, and now what do I do? So that part was solved. I was like, oh man, this is a home run. I can get people involved all around the country, and it's weight loss. In my world, weight loss is the #1 most, excuse me, let me keep it G-rated, besides the S word that ends in X, the #2 most rated search term in any internet is weight loss. The thing is with a new product, those are now new keyword terms and new search terms. So it opened up a whole new world that realistically somebody could be that top of the pyramid, and it didn't matter where you started. If you researched and networked enough, you could get anybody involved if you believed in the product sincerely. And that's the thing, is we just got off the phone with my wife here. She was involved in a Braveheart Women, you know, collaborate with top successful business women, and she met a woman there that was a nutritionist, an actual paleo nutritionist, you know, that her office charges anywhere from $500 to $4,000. They take urine, blood, and one other thing, and they put you on a, you know, vegetable and juicing diet. Well, next thing I know, I'm telling my wife, hey, call Melissa, call Melissa, call. And she's like, honey, we women don't work like that. I'm like, what? Let's get them on, let's go. So just yesterday, we're gonna sign Melissa up in Canada for the Diamond $2,000 package just because we networked. We got a product that has all the right ingredients like she was saying. It's a product that works, and the whole deal that I looked at next is there's two things. First of all, the company put their money where their mouth is. They're paying people to lose real weight. And what I mean by that is every month they're giving bonuses to the person who loses the most weight. I mean, who wants to get paid for losing weight? I mean, everybody wants to pay to lose weight. And the second part of the factor is this, is when you look at multi-level marketing companies, the whole deal is whatever product you're buying or whatever services are out there, you know, if you take something and you feel good, you can't see any results, yeah, if you're not making money, it's done. There's a difference with weight loss. If you're seeing weight come on, if somebody told me, hey, I'll tell you what, you pay me $500 and I'll give you a six-pack abs, I'm done. Where's my money, where do I pay? That's the reality of the American citizen. My dad lives in China. He actually married a Chinese woman, and she came over to the States, and we went to a Chinese restaurant, matter of fact. And the reality is she saw these Chinese plates, I mean these American plates, and she said, holy moly, because she eats about this much, and the plate's about this much. And you know what my question to her was? Are you going to eat all that? Because that's how we're programmed, right? So the key is when I looked at this product and saw all the results and saw people losing real weight, I knew I had to be involved because there's three reasons why people buy. Let me just tell you, in my mind, there's 3 reasons. The first one is fear of loss. The second one is greed, and the last one is they want to use that, they need that service or product. So if you can fill those needs, and there's plenty of people out there that need to lose weight, if you can fill them, get to the right people, and create a network of people in your own arena, it's gonna blow up. I mean, that's what I saw, that's what I got involved in, and realistically, that's what I'm doing. So I wanted to share this with you because, you know, let me ask you this. Anybody think that this can't work for them? They can't get people, any naysayers in the room? Because that was me. Come on, this is going to be easy. Everybody's signing up now, right? This is an easy one. Because I was that person. I didn't believe in anything. I didn't want to hear. I didn't want to listen. And the reality is the product worked. You know what? The real people are making real money. And the bottom line is the leadership involved in this program is unbelievable. The Dinos, the Matt Williams, the Caseys. I call Casey anytime, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30 at night, he's picking up the phone. I don't know anybody else that would do that. And it's the same thing with me. Anybody calls me any time, day or night, I'm on the phone. I'm a salesman, realistically. You call me, I get involved, and that's the reason why it's working, because it's real people doing real things. And it's just exciting times. I'm so pumped up about it. I'm so jazzed up about it. I hope everybody gets involved. Thank you. Here's Dino.
Stay up here for a second. Hey, you guys, we're going to close this out real quick, but I want to say something. He missed one other leader, which is himself. Me and Matt were sitting in the back of the room, and we thought, man, this guy's good. I mean, was this fun listening to him? Way better than But here's what's cool, is he came from Sacramento. I mean, we have a hard time getting over here and saying, oh man, it's not going to work, I'm late, I can't do different things. I'm going to tell you why you're going to know this guy and why his name is going to be known by the company. Because for anybody to be dedicated to come from Sacramento, to come help people in Fresno, that's what a true leader does. So what I'm going to tell all of us in this room, that when we start hearing him having meetings in Sacramento, those ones that really believe in what we're doing, let's go support him and what he's doing too. So with that, you guys, if somebody came here with you, talk to them before you guys leave. If you haven't signed up, you're not leaving until you do sign up. Other than that, we're going to do this again next Thursday. Have a good night. Woo!